Hello YouTube, this is James with MTG Lounge, and I will be presenting my deck tech on our Lounge Challenge. I believe this is going to be our second Lounge Challenge, and just so you know, we did random drawings. I drew the color green, and all of my cards in this deck are completely random. They were drawn, and hopefully I can fit the video right up in here. If not, it'll be down within the description. But, so yeah, let's get this started. This is going to be my deck tech. Alright, my first card is Kakanura. It is 3 for a 1/3 with Reach and Evolve. Next card is Crown Ceratok, 4 for a 4/3 with Trample. Each creature you control that has a +1/+1 counter on it has Trample. Experiment 1, 1 for a 1/1 with Evolve. Remove 2 +1/+1 counters from Experiment 1, regenerate Experiment 1. Pathbreaker Worm, it is a 6 for a 6/4 with Soulbound, and as long as Pathbreaker Worm is paired with another creature, both creatures have Trample. Revenge of the Hunted, it is a miracle card, 6 for a sorcery. Until end of turn, target creature gets +6/+6 and gains Trample. All creatures able to block this creature do so, and you can miracle it for 1. Next we have Axebane Stag. It is 7 for a 6/7 basic card. Next we have one of my favorite cards, just, because it's pretty fun to watch people get all irritated about it. We have Fog. It's 1 for an instant, prevent all combat damage that will be dealt this turn. Next we have Crawl Warrior. It's 2 for a 2/2, so basic bear with a added bonus of pay 6. Crawl Warrior gets +3/+3 until end of turn. Next card is Hintervines. It is 3 for an instant, prevent all combat damage that will be dealt this turn by creatures with no +1/+1 counters on them. Next we have Urban Burgeoning. It is 1 for an enchantment aura, enchant land. Enchant land has untap this land during each other player's untap step. Then we have Ivied Lane Denizen. It is 4 for a 2/3. And it's an elf warrior, and whenever another green creature enters the battlefield under your control, put a +1/+1 counter on that creature. So, as you can see, everything worked out with +1/+1, actually. The whole counters. So hopefully this is going to wind up pretty good. But next card is Battering Krasis. It is 3 for a 2/1 with Trample and Evolve. Gladecover Scout, 1 for a 1/1 with Hexproof. Prey Upon, 1 for a sorcery. Target creature you control fights another target creature you do not control. Grizzled Outcasts, 5 for a 4/4 at the beginning of each upkeep if no spells were cast. Last turn, transform Grizzled Outcast. And whenever you transform it, it turns into a 7/7. Just basic werewolf. Let's go ahead and set this over here. Next card is Knot of the Bone. 3 for an instant. You gain 2 life for each creature card that is in your graveyard, and you can flash it back for the same price. Travel Preparations, it is 2 for a sorcery. Put a +1/+1 counter on each of up to 2 target creatures. Flashback for 1 in white. Avacyn's Pilgrim, I have... this is basically the only card that'll work with that. It is 1 for a 1/1. Tap and add 1 white to your mana pool. Favor of the Woods, 3 enchant creature. Enchant creature. Whenever an enchanted creature blocks, you gain 3 life. Bountiful Harvest, 5 for a sorcery. You gain 1 life for each land you control. Acidic Slime, this is basic core set card, pretty fun to play with. 5 for a 2/2 with Death Touch. Whenever Acidic Slime enters the battlefield, destroy target artifact, enchantment, or land. Kessig Recluse, 4 for a 2/3 reach and Death Touch. Joint Assault, 1 for an instant. Target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. If it's paired with another creature, that other creature also gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Geist Trappers, 5 for a 3/5 with Soulbound. As long as it is Soulbound with another creature, both creatures have reach. Oak Street Innkeeper, 3 for a 1/2. As long as it's not your turn, tap creatures you control have hexproof. Malgroth Monstrosity, 7 for an 8/8 with trample, and whenever this card dies, exile it, then return 2 creature cards at random from your graveyard to your battlefield. I actually got 2 of these. That was pretty funny. Hollow Hinge Scavenger, 5 for a 4/5 with Morbid. Whenever it enters the battlefield, if a creature died this turn, you gain 5 life. I got 2 of those as well. Serpent's Gift, 3 for an instant. Target creature gains Death Touch until end of turn. I also got 2 of those. And the main appeal to my deck, Elder Scale Worm, 7 for a 7/7 with trample. When Elder Scale Worm enters the battlefield, if your life total is less than 7, it becomes 7. As long as you have 7 or more life, damage that will reduce your life total to less than 7 reduces it to 7 instead. And then for my 4 artifacts, I got Primal Clay, which is a 4 for Star Shapeshifter. Whenever it enters the battlefield, it becomes one of my choice, a 3/3 artifact, a 2/2 artifact with flying, or a 1/6 wall with defender. Also have Graveyard Shovel, 2 for an artifact, 2 in tap. Target player exiles a card from his or her graveyard. If it's a creature, I gain 2 life. Dimir Keyrune, completely useless, but still, that's the luck of the draw. 3 for an artifact, tap it, add blue or black to your mana pool, pay blue and black, and the Keyrune becomes a 2/2 blue and black horror artifact, and is unblockable. Vanguard Shield is my last card. 2 for an equipment. Equipped creature gets +0/+3 and can block an additional creature. Equip cost of 3. And there's my deck, and I have 24 full-face lands to go with it. So next time you see me, me and Derek will be going at it like 2 pigeons fighting over rice. And you guys be sure to stay frosty and make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.